Can you believe we made it all the way to the last day of August? And with that being said, we only have 4 months left in this year. I'm not really the person that is so caught up with time in general. I feel like I want to live my best life every day. But I thought this month I wanted to take the time to reflect on what happened in the month of August, as well as make some small plans, #goals, towards the month of September. That sounds like something that interests you, seeing me reflect on the month of August, talk about some of the wins and some of the losses, as well as do a little bit of planning for the month of September, then this is the video for you. Let's get right into it. All right, so I do want to start by saying if you were here yesterday, then you know that I did a secret giveaway if you watched to the end for some magnetic bookmarks. And these bookmarks I will be shipping out, and we'll be picking the winners in today's video at the end of the video. I'll see if I can put a timestamp down below. So if you're possibly interested in winning one of these and you already commented the hashtag in yesterday's video, then you can see if you actually won. All right, as far as for today, I wanted to talk about the month of August. I'm gonna push the plant back and the markers. And I'm going to be using the Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner 2nd edition. This planner can be found as a digital download down in my Etsy store, which is linked below. But also you can purchase the physical planner if you're interested in that over on Amazon, and that's also linked below. It's not dated, so you can start it at any time. You're going to see for today that we're going to review first the month of August, and we're just going to be discussing kind of financial goals because I had no other goals like set in advance. So hold on, let's go there first. All right, this is the whole layout of the month of August. And the quote for the month of August for me, of course, if you start this planner, whenever you start it, that's going to be your quote for the month. But the quote for me was, be stronger than your excuses. And I really feel like I use that, especially with like the 1s and 5s challenge. If you guys have been here, I put, anytime I spend a dollar bill out of my cash envelopes, and let's say I break a 10, if I get back 1s or 5s, I've been putting it in the back of my wallet and then putting it into a 1s and 5s jar to save. Well, I stopped doing it for like the month of July, I think. In August, I really stopped making excuses for myself and started putting the money back there. And so I feel like in some ways I was stronger than my excuses. This month was a heavy income month, and I really did receive quite a bit of money. We'll reflect back on the monthly layout spread. I did go ahead and get the $450 from Amazon. My nursing pay ended up being $3,300. So it was like $3,321 or something along those lines. I did take some money from my books. I got more than this, but I took $600 from there. I did pay my mortgage already. And I think that was everything. Yeah, pretty much everything got done for this month and some. Okay. I did put some money aside because I do want to do a couple of things around the house. You guys know one of my changes, a big change that's coming for me is going to be that my guy is moving in soon, and he's already been bringing his stuff. So, and he's been sleeping over and things, but I mean, he still has his place and my place. So we're slowly incorporating things in and organizing things. And with that, we are going to be, getting some new pieces of furniture and some other things that we need in order to make him feel comfortable. And so I did take some income out of this last end of the month income in order to do that. And I do have my home emergency fund over at my high yield savings account. If you don't know, I have a high yield savings account with SoFi Bank. I'll put a link down below. If you guys are interested in SoFi, you can check them out. If you check them out using my link, you would earn $25 when you sign up. There's also other bonuses you can get if you set up direct deposit. And with that being said, I did get a SoFi bonus. I got a SoFi bonus because a couple of people signed up underneath me. And then I also got the $300 that I was supposed to get from direct deposit. I think I told you guys in that video, I'll link it up here. But basically, if you set up a bank account and you have a certain amount of direct deposits over the month, which you can see I had well over 5,000 this month go to SoFi, then you can actually get an additional bonus on top of your first opening account bonus. And so I ended up having $300 was the max bonus you can get for that direct deposit. And I received that already. I also received $150 from referrals. So I ended up getting $450 from SoFi for this month. Oh, wait a minute. And then I got an extra $25 in the beginning of the month that I put to the side. So that's $475 that I received with them. I did open up a secondary account with SoFi, or a vault. You know how you can have vaults like sinking funds? I opened up one that just says SoFi. And so I put this money over into there so that I won't be tempted to spend it now. But if ever I want something, that is some additional money I can tap into. So this month actually was very, very fruitful. And I think I told you guys, I wrapped a cinnamon stick with a $20 bill and stuck it inside my wallet. And I said a prayer in the beginning of the month, like, knew I had a lot to do, especially paying for my daughter's housing and needing to put some money on her food account. And so, yeah, I was like just saying a prayer that everything would kind of work out and I would have plenty. I knew this was a magic month for me, and I knew I was owed some back pay. Before this check, I was owed this back pay, so I knew that was becoming soon. So really, just in nursing income, I received over $10,000 this month, which was amazing. But then I did relaunch my Etsy store, and so I received even more than this $2,000 that I listed here. I think I cashed stuff $2,200, and I put some back into future products, which we'll discuss in a little bit. I did get my YouTube pay, my book sales, my Amazon pay. And so this was a rather fruitful month for me, but it was a month that had huge expenses, starting with my daughter's expenses. Typically, I go up and take her to the grocery store, or she will Instacart some food, things like that. But I put more money onto her actual college account so that she can get money out of the Commons area more often. And especially with my back going out, I just did not have the time to go take her to the grocery store. And I thought about Instacarting, but there's so much stuff. I said, I'll just add some more money to your Commons. So I did do that at the end of the month as well. And that was just because I could not stand to sit and drive all the way up there to her school. So there were a lot of additional expenses this month that I'm glad that I had enough to cover. And a huge shout out to all of you who support me through my business ventures, because it helped to pay for a lot of it, as did all the extra nursing shifts that I worked. You guys heard Gingy, she's sitting on tissue paper. And I really feel like August was one of the biggest income months I've had in a long time. And I felt like my prayers really did work. And maybe that's the reason why I'm like, you know what? I need to set some goals and some intentions, because when I put my mind towards things, they happen. And so I really need to kind of push myself in that way. And I'm going to try it for the month of September, and we'll recap at the end of the month, in a reset, and see exactly how it all turned out. I also had this month Jace's birthday. That was another huge expense, and I wasn't expecting to spend as much as I did. I did invite my oldest son to come, and we ended up going to dinner. And I bought him a gift. And so that was something. So it was Janae's housing, Jace's birthday. And then also, like I said, the furniture and things that I bought for the house at the end. I might bring you guys a bedroom remodel, because I'm really redoing my bedroom so it can make it comfortable for the both of us. And maybe I'll bring a video showing you guys that later. Let me know if that would be something that interests you. So leaving August behind, we're going to go ahead and move the Yes You Can bookmark out of August, and we're going to move it over to the month of September. I did start already labeling the month of September because there are some things I specifically want to discuss. But for right now, let's revisit a little bit more in August, where I talk about finances specifically. Now, there were a lot of things that I had planned on doing. And if you were here for the budget with me for the month of August, you know that I counted in my first check towards all of these things that I wanted to get accomplished. And that check in going back to the month of August was for $3,500. And so I overshot this whole budget by $3,500, because that first check was pretty much allocated towards my daughter's housing at college. And so this whole plan was pretty much overshot from the beginning, which means I was already set up for failure, but not really. I don't consider it like that, because I realized that I had made the mistake. So I really was proud that I got back into sinking funds in the month of August. I had got away from that somewhere, I don't know, in the beginning of summer, started spending from sinking funds, but not replenishing it, and really getting off into a whole bunch of savings challenges and working those. And I want to say that it is possible for you to use your savings challenges to save, if that helps you to save more, and then disperse it into sinking funds once you complete the challenges. But that's really, it's kind of like when I complete savings challenges, I want to put that money over into the bank for my high yield savings account from this point moving forward, and maybe a small amount towards sinking funds. And so another thing is, when I would go to grab from one of these categories, say I did need to get Jay some new shoes, and I went to grab from clothing, there was nothing there, that made me feel a certain sense of lack. And I didn't like that feeling. So I said, I have to get my sinking funds back in order. Now, did I have over $8,000 in savings challenges around here? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So do I have money in the savings account? Yes. So was I really truly struggling to get money for clothing? No. But there is something mental that's with me, and I don't know if it applies to everyone else, but there is something that is mentally satisfying about having these categories and having the freedom to go into these categories and spend without any any type of anxiety, worry, or concern, because that's what they're here for. And so I definitely want to make sure that these are staying stuffed every month. And that's one thing I learned in the month of August. And I'm very proud of myself for actually sticking to it. The 1,300 made it into all the categories, and that was a good deal. So moving on from what I did accomplish with my sinking funds, let's now talk about everything that I didn't get done with my cash envelopes. And I don't think I did all of these exact amounts. I really just went with what I felt like we needed, but I never felt lack in any of these categories, which is a good thing. And moving forward to the month of September, my guy will be giving me some money towards groceries, towards weekend fund, towards eating out. And so I won't have to fund all of these amounts. These will probably, a lot of these will be cut in half for what I need to do for September. So that's really cool. As far as savings challenges, I had a goal of 3,000, but again, I overshot my August budget by 3,500, and I had some money I wanted to put to the emergency fund of 1,000. I did complete one challenge this month, which was the chicken challenge for $345, and I will be moving that money over to emergency fund, or at least a portion of it, soon. But I'm going to wait until I complete a couple more challenges, and we'll do it all together at one time over to my high yield savings account, move some money. And even though I didn't put the 3,000 towards savings challenges, I was able to put something, which is a huge win considering this whole budget was overshot by 3,500, you know? So I did put some money towards savings challenges. And there was a time in the middle of the month where I was like, man, I wish I had some more money to go into my challenges. Like I missed doing scratch offs. I missed, doing my boxes. And so I'm going to try to focus on earning enough income to put more towards savings challenges and complete some challenges so we can get more towards our high yield savings account. Travel, of course, I had to cut some of that down. There's no way I could put 1,500 into here. So I definitely cut down travel. I think I ended up making it to about $250 in travel, which is a fresh start, but it's not nearly enough for what I want to do. And you'll see that when we start setting the goals for September. As far as income, I'm going to bring a separate budget with me for the month of September, and we'll break down everything that I'm expecting as well as all of my bills. And then you'll see some of the changes as to what my guy is putting in and the increase in pay. And hopefully it'll all balance out for the month to have this or something better. You already know how I like to say it. So let's move on to the month of September. And this is the new part of the August wrap up that I kind of wanted to focus on. And let me scoot this up some. And you guys let me know if you like this style or not. I'll be numbering these boxes in September whenever I start my September budget with me, because that's where I lay out all of my bills and all of my income I'm expecting. But I did put September up in the top corner, and I listed out some goals here or notes for myself. And this is going to be my monthly plan. Now, I do have a couple of areas, one being personal and one being business. And then within there, I broke down some categories. I was watching another YouTuber, and I'll list her name on the screen because I don't remember it. I just happened to run across her video, and I like that she had broke down these goals in similar ways. She had some other categories in each one of these that I wasn't so needing to do, but I tried to customize them to what it is that I really wanted to focus on for the month of September. And this is what I came up with. So as far as personal finance goals, I definitely want to add to my sinking funds. And I should have said all, because all of my sinking funds, I want to make sure I put something into every single envelope that I have. And I'm going to determine what that amount will be once I do the monthly budget breakdown. Also, for my personal goal of finance, I want to complete the quarterly challenge. And I want to complete the fall challenge. Those are two things that I'm going to be working on. And those amounts from the quarterly challenge will stay in its envelope until the end of the year. But the fall challenge, we will be able to roll that over to a high yield saving or to some sinking funds if needed. Okay, so that's what I want to do as far as finance. And let me make that one yellow. I should have made it green because it's finance. But we'll make family and friends purple. And that's the next category under personal goals. For my family and friends, the first thing I want to do is make sure that let me put a tack like this. The first thing I want to do as far as family and friends is, and it kind of wraps into travel as well, is schedule a trip with core friends. So I have a core set of friends that we travel together, and I'm the one that usually gets the party started, like where we're going, what we're doing, and kind of makes the plan. And I send out a group text message, but I definitely want to get something scheduled in the month of September, even if it's for the month of October, but get something scheduled and on the books for that. I also want to book a beach vacation. And this one's for family. We backed out of the family vacation to go to the beach. Was it for this month, for the month of August? And that was just for several different reasons. But I do want to book a beach vacation for our family. And I'm going to try to do it for the month of October, to plan it for the month of October. It's beautiful down in the Gulf in Florida in October. And so I want to book us a family beach vacation and make sure we get that on the books, no delay. And lastly, I want to do a separate spend day with kids/man. All right. And the last thing I want to do is make sure for friends and family for this month that I spend at least one day with my kids and one with my man. And I mean individually, like a lunch date with my oldest son. Something that my youngest son wants to do, something that my daughter wants to do, but spend one whole day with each one of them. So that's only 3 days in the month for my kids, and then one day with my man that we're going to make a plan that is just going to be the two of us making something happen. And I want to make sure I get that scheduled and on the books. As far as home, I want to remodel my bedroom. And I think I already said, that's not how you spell it. That's not how you spell it. Remodel, M-O-D-E-L, my bedroom. And I will possibly bring a vlog showing you guys at least the finished version, but I definitely want to remodel my bedroom. And for that, I'm going to have to save some money towards that, some more money in addition to what I have at the last of the month in order to get that done. But I definitely want to get that done this month. Also, as far as my home, I want to get my organized closet. My guy brought all of his clothes over here, and I was like, oh my God, there's so much stuff. So between all of his stuff and all of my stuff, I'm really trying to go into like a capsule closet where I only have maybe like 50 or 60 pieces that can all intertwine together, and get rid of, other than like pajamas and, you know, things that fold up in drawers, but organize my closet to a capsule closet, just have my things on the side, because you guys, I have so many clothes and clothes that I don't even love, you know, and I want to have pieces that I truly, truly love. So I'm going to try to organize my closet and donate a lot of things to Goodwill for the month of September. Travel, we already talked about some of the goals that are there, which is, for me, I want to make sure that I go to the beach, book trip to the beach. And also book the trip with my friends. And then I want to look into birthday plans. I'm probably going to either do it with my guy or my kids, you know, my whole family, my guy and my kids together. But I do want to look into some birthday plans, and I want to take a trip somewhere, because I'm the girl who loves memories more than I love like gifts. I'm not a gift girl. Like if you give me something, I'll appreciate it, but that's not really what I like. I like memories. I like experiences. So I'm going to look into some birthday plans, and that'll be for the month of November. But at least in September, if I start looking into where I want to go, I can maybe put something down or start speaking to my family about us planning that trip for November. So those are all of my personal goals, and where they seem really simple to you guys, I promise you, because I'm writing them down, they're going to get done, where typically they would just fall through the cracks. I'm a girl who procrastinates, and I do best under pressure, but sometimes I'm realizing having things written down helps quite a bit. So I'm going to work on every single thing that's on this list for the month of September. And I'll tell you guys exactly how I did towards the end of the month. All right, as far as YouTube, these goals, my business goals, are for YouTube, Etsy, and nursing. YouTube, I definitely want to upload upload. I'm going to put a goal. I've been averaging about 7 to 8 videos here recently. I want to upload 13 videos. this month, for the month of September. So that's almost every other day I would be uploading videos. And I do want to upload at least out of that, OAD. Why can I not spell upload? What's happening? Upload at least 4 vlogs. So I do want to get back into vlogging, and whether it is, you know, the vlogs where I'm showing you guys what I spent in the week, or a couple of days of my life, or reorganizing my bedroom, or reorganizing my closet, however I want to present it, I'm not sure exactly yet, but I want at least 4 of these 13 videos to be vlogs, and then the other 9 videos can all be in regards to budgeting, cash stuffing, so you guys will see some of the content, or even like a Etsy shop vlog. That wouldn't count as a vlog, that would count just as regular video. These are going to be like personal vlogs that I do want to add in. All right, Etsy, let's make that one pink. Etsy, I do want to bring the piggy banks back this particular month, and I want to get that done. And the next thing I want to do is design the next bookmarks. Now, they won't be out in the month of October, but in order for me to even start to think about what I'm going to do as far as bookmarks, I need to start designing them. So I'm going to work on the design plans for the bookmarks, as well as bringing the piggy banks back for sale. These should be somewhere in my shop towards at least the end of the month, the piggy banks. But the designing of the next set of bookmarks, I'm going to be working on that all month long. And maybe I'll have something to reveal to you guys in the month of like October, you know, or closer to Black Friday. Oh, I have one more thing for Etsy that I want to look into. Hold on, I'm going to put it right here for Etsy, and that is going to be research the bound planners. Now, I do have some paper products that I'm going to be bringing that are going to be brand new, probably towards the end of the month, around the time that I release the piggy banks, and I need to design those, and I'm super excited about those. But I do want to research some bound planners, because I feel like people like these planners, but they want it to have like some type of binding on it, whether it be coils or something. And so I want to research some options for that, so that I can possibly bring that to you guys towards the end of the year as well. That's something I'm going to get on in the month of September. Nursing, I don't have a lot of goals for nursing. I was looking for, and I'm going to say look for work from home job. There's a part of me that really wants to work from home and not be having to take care of patients, turn bodies, all those things. As I get older and I feel myself like tearing down, I'm like, I don't know if I have the energy in me to be bedside. And so I'm going to look for a work from home job. I saw a couple of insurance agencies that have work from home jobs that are super simple to get. I mean, I have the qualifications for it, but I'm not sure that I want to process insurance claims. So, I'm going to be looking, and I don't want to do case management work, I don't think. So I'm really going to be looking for something that I feel like truly fits what it is I'm looking for. That is a work from home job. And if you guys hear me talk about, you know, adding another job into the mix while I'm kind of testing it out, I can foresee myself still working part-time in the hospital while I'm testing out this work from home job, and doing both at the same time until I realize if this is the fit for me before I would quit my, you know, inpatient job. But it is something that I really want to look into for the month of September, is finding work from home work as a nurse. So I think that is all the goals. I do have a spiritual goal. Let me put that up here, because that's a part of spirituality that is important to me. And I'm going to write it down. And let me highlight it blue. Nothing's highlighted blue but the spirit. There we go. And this is going to really be, I'm not going to define it in a way that you guys will understand, but just know that I'm working on, how do I word that? Listening to my intuition more. I'm a person who's really spiritual, and I do listen to my intuition quite a bit, but I think I want to learn to listen to my intuition just a little bit more, and to trust a little bit more. And so for that, I'm going to add this spiritual goal up here for my personal reminder, and where you guys don't understand exactly how that breaks out into my personal life, I do. So I want to work on that as well. But yeah, these are all the goals that I'm going to be working towards for the month of September. I'm super excited to see how this all turns out. And I will recap you at the end of the month to kind of talk about what it is I did or did not get accomplished. Everything on this list is not measurable. Some things are. Book a trip to the beach, that is, with friends. Look into birthday plans, that's definitely measurable. Upload videos. Bring the piggy banks back. Design the new bookmarks. Research the bound planners. Look into a work from home job. Yeah, some of these things, well, I guess they are measurable. You can actually see if I did them. Add to my sinking fund, complete 2 challenges. And then this is the only one that's kind of like a gray area. We'll call it the blue area, okay? It's working on listening to my intuition more. It's not easily measurable by you, but I know what it means. And trust me, I'm going to do it this month for the month of September. So next on the docket will be on the docket, not the docket. Next, I will be bringing you guys a whole monthly layout plan and a September budget with me. And we'll be talking about my income and some of the changes that are becoming with my guys contributing to the household income and how I'll restructure some of my finances because I'm now going to be a household with 2 working adults in the house. I mean, it's so different. I feel like it's going to be so different, but kind of the same. It just will probably free up some money for me to do some other things. And these things are some of the other things. You see what I'm saying? All right. So I think that is it as far as my August review and some upcoming things for the month of September that I'm going to be working on. Next, we're going to go ahead and give away all of the bookmarks. And so I'll be pulling the names directly out of TubeBuddy, picking a winner. Let me get my computer. All right, to get started, we're going to go right here to the latest video, which was Chit Chat and Cash Stuff. Let's catch up in Cash Stuff video. And I'm going to go over to, wait, where's my little icons? Oh, there we go. I'm going to go over to TubeBuddy and we'll click on pick a winner. And we're going to be picking 5 different winners because each person's going to win 1 bookmark. We'll start with the first one, which is #butterfly. And that was for the butterfly bookmark. Uh-oh, first you got to spell butterfly right, you guys. Hold on, butterfly. All right, and that's going to go to S. Johnson 324. Hey, Salisa, another great video. #yes, #dog, #butterfly. Thank you so much, S. Johnson. Please reach out to me over on Instagram. I will put my Instagram handle on the screen. And remember to reach out to me over there so I can get your address and mail you your bookmark. All right, next up was, I don't know which one was next, but we're going to do the cow next. And the secret word was #cow. We'll pick a winner for that. Oh, and that's going to be Christina Gonzalez, SR8BK. She said, #cow. Salisa, your videos are like hanging out with a friend. I remember seeing your comment, Christina, and I was like, aw. Okay, yeah, you're going to get the cow bookmark. So please reach out to me over on Instagram or via email. My email is linked down in the description of every video as well. You can reach out to me there if you don't have Instagram. And that's for all the winners. All right, next we're going to do #plant because that was for the Monstera bookmark. And that's going to go to Maker 1997. She said, yes, that pain is no joke and will have you thinking, just take my leg, my hip, my butt. Ooh, Maker, you ain't never lied. Just to get some relief, but glad you found some. And girl, yes, flautas and papusas are my favorite. Ooh! You know what? You my people. We talk food. I was trying to make me some homemade flautas today, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait and stop being greedy because I don't even have the stuff to make it. And papusas, I love papusas too. That's El Salvadorian food, ain't it? Okay, yeah. Anyway, #yes, #plant. So, Maker, reach out to me so that you can get your plant bookmark. And then we're going to do yes for yes you can. #yes. Let's pick a winner for that one. It said Maker again. You guys saw it? Wait, let's do it. Let's be fair. Maker, we're going to pick another one. Let's see if anybody else picked it. Foxy Finances. #cow, #yes, #plant. Thanks for sharing. Oh, you're welcome, Foxy Finances. She was one who asked me about where I got the actual cushion that I'm sitting on that's giving me some relief. And so if you guys want that information, I didn't tag it or like link it in my Amazon storefront and do all those goodies. I basically showed what I had purchased, the 3 different ones that I purchased and the one that I like best. But they have a lot of different styles, and I put it onto my community page. So please navigate yourself over there if you want the information. I tried to comment back to everybody that asked me about it so they can actually find it. But yeah, I listed it over in my community tab. And finally, we have the last one, #dog. Let's pick a winner for that. And that's going to go to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. 2905. Hi, C. I'm sorry your pain is acting up, and praise God for the subscriber who told you about the cushions. You guys, I still don't remember who it was who told me. That's a shame, and I have to go back and dig it up. Anyway, you know it's bad when you skip the coffee, right? Because I never skip my coffee. I'll be praying for your butt, literally. LOL. Great cash and savings challenge stuffing. #butterfly, #dog, #cow. All right, that's my friend Tara. If you guys didn't see, I did a live with her for her birthday, and she posted a video so sweet today, and she was talking about like all the different people who showed her so much love on her birthday and how abundant she felt, and I was so happy over here lighting up. And also, I might have her as a co-host another time doing a live because her energy is just feeds off mine and mine feeds off hers. And yeah, I just loved having and hanging out with her for the day. I loved hanging out with her. I told her, I said, I chose you. You're going to be my friend. You don't even know it, you know? Well, I'm not the best friend. Like, I'll fall off for a couple of days and she'll be reaching out to me, like being so sweet. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, girl. My butt's been hurting. But literally, Tara, you're the winner for the dog bookmark. All right, I think that's everything. All right, so I'll be shipping all those out as soon as you guys reach out to me. Like I said, either on Instagram or my email. Both are linked down in the description. And just give me your address so I can send it, and I'll put them out to package on Tuesday. The post office is closed on Monday. So if you're looking for a package from me and it didn't already go out, it'll probably be going out on Tuesday. I'll be working this weekend on some Etsy orders as well. I want to thank you guys all for giving me the chance to kind of like explore other things because in this month of September, that's exactly what I want to do, is explore some other things. I love vlogging. And I looked back on some previous videos of mine and you guys received them pretty well. I know the Japan vlogs were pretty short. I want to try to make a little bit more lengthy vlogs and show you guys some more behind the scenes of my life because I feel like we're family, you know, and I feel like I want to share those parts of my life with you guys. So yeah, I think that's everything. I'm so glad I was able to sit down and set some goals for myself. And now I have a plan that I'll be working towards for the month of September. Tell me in the comments something that you'll be working on for the month of September. And if you want to get specific, do. But like my spiritual goal, if you want to keep it vague, do that. But leave me a comment, and I hope that I can reach back out to each one of you guys to cheer you on to your goals, as you guys always cheer me on to mine. Expect to see me in comments, especially in this video, because I want to read every single comment and reply back to you guys and just show you how much I truly, truly appreciate all the love and support that you give me, and I want to support you guys in your goals as well. All right, I think that is everything for this August. Oh, wait. And let me know, how did your August go? Like, do you feel like you stayed on task? Were there some things where you felt off? There was one more thing I wanted to share with you guys, and that was for the month of September, the quote was so on point. And it was this: don't call it a dream, call it a plan. I never do this. I just dream and manifest and pray, but it's actually a plan. It's a plan. And today I created a plan for the month of September, things that I really want to dedicate my time and attention to that spans across several areas. So tell me, how did your August go? And what are you planning for the month of September? Let me know in the comments and I'll talk to you guys over there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because we're still growing over here, and I appreciate everyone that is new to this or true to this. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, put this one single emoji right here letting me know that you made it. Also, don't forget to like this video because it helps it to be suggested to other people who can see making goals doesn't have to be a major daunting task, but just things that are in your mind that you believe you should be working towards, and you lay it out with a plan. And finally, share this video with someone if you think they can be encouraged. All right, I think that's everything for today. I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Take care.